statement, and I now give the floor to the representative of Greece.
Thank you, Madam President. I would also like to thank SRSG and Head of UNAMI Mohammed Al-Hassan for his detailed briefing. And as this is the first time Greece takes the floor on the situation in Iraq, I would like to welcome the representatives of Iraq and Kuwait to this briefing. In view of the forthcoming end of UNAMI's mandate, we welcome the efforts of the government of Iraq in its pursuit of peace, stability and development, as well as its commendable diplomatic outreach in the region. To be more specific, I would like to highlight the following 4 points. First, Iraq will thrive as political and economic stability is further reinforced and positive steps have been taken in the right direction. In this context, Greece welcomes the decision of the government of Iraq to hold parliamentary elections on November 11th. The assistance of the UN through the Independent High Electoral Commission is critical in this regard, and we would like to express our full support to the mission's invaluable contribution. Equally important, as outlined by SRG Al-Hassan, is the inclusion and meaningful participation of women, minorities, and underrepresented groups in all stages of the electoral and political process. We also welcome the holding of elections in the Iraqi region of Kurdistan last October as a positive development. Now it is crucial for the political leadership to work together for the swift formation of an effective regional government. Equally, it is imperative to advance Erbil cooperation with Baghdad towards solving pending issues and overcoming domestic challenges. We echo the calls for permanent sustainable solutions to be found in this regard. Second, on the field of security, we encourage Iraq to continue efforts to assert state authority over armed actions and support disarmament and reintegration processes. In this respect, we commend Iraq's concerted efforts to accelerate the return of all its nationals for northeastern Syria, including from Al-Hol, as well as to expedite the reintegration of internally displaced persons into Iraqi society on the basis of voluntary, safe and sustainable returns. The issue of unexploded ordnance must also be addressed as civilian casualties continue to occur. Third, guaranteeing human rights and promoting social inclusion is an invaluable investment for a better future. Any amendments to the personal status law must be in line with the country's international human rights obligations, particularly in relation to safeguarding the rights and well-being of women and children. Furthermore, the right to freedom of expression plays a crucial role in maintaining the sustainability of democratic governance. Finding a solution to the issue of enforced disappearances in coordination with the UN also remains vital. Fourth, and last, but certainly not least, we highlight the need for continued progress in the search for missing Kuwaiti and third country nationals, as well as in the recovery and return of Kuwaiti missing property, including the National Archives. The Tripartite Commission, under the leadership of the International Committee of Red Cross, has consistently contributed to the search, identification, and returns of the remains of missing persons. In parallel, we warmly welcome the recent training of Iraqi and Kuwaiti experts by the Committee on Missing Persons in Cyprus as a great paradigm of what can be achieved through joint efforts and exchange of valuable know-how and expertise. Absent an agreement between the two sides on the way forward, we take note of the recent recommendation of the Secretary General on an appropriate follow-on mechanism and look forward to engaging with all parties on the optimal way to proceed. We are all encouraged by the efforts of Iraq and Kuwait to strengthen bilateral relations, also through the assignment of envoys to facilitate the resolution of outstanding issues. In concluding, Madam President, as UNAMI drawdown progresses, it is important to find a way forward to maintain and advance the UN-Iraqi partnership. Greece fully supports Iraq's sovereignty, stability, and territorial integrity, and wholeheartedly wishes to see the country succeed to the benefit, first and foremost, of its people, but also of the wider region. We will continue to engage and fully support the work of the UN in this regard. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Greece for his statement.